What's up, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. Happy Friday, by the way. Hopefully you guys are having a good end to the week and a good start to the weekend. Me personally, a little bit of exciting news. I ordered a ultra widescreen monitor. I've always wanted one of these things. They look super cool, and I think it's going to save me a lot of space on my desk and all that stuff. Excited to get it. It's going to come in the mail next week. I think I was talking about it on my CBC stream and all that. So I decided to take the plunge and go for these crazy monitors. But yeah, that's going to come in next week. So that's a little bit exciting for me. But yeah, let's talk raid. In this video, we're going to be talking about this upcoming third summon event, as well as the existing summon event that just showed up last night. So this summon event here, it does look enticing. I'm going to say that right now. The rewards look enticing. I want to make sure that everybody kind of looks at this, you know, with a step back a little bit. So let's jump into the summon rush here. And then we can scroll down a little bit. So we have a, 6 sacred shards, 3,000 points for the fragments. That's pretty standard, a little bit on the expensive side. Sometimes they're, 2,500. Sometimes they're a little bit more than 3,000. So 3,000 is, kind of average. And then we have this 100 regal mask at 6,400. So about 13 sacred shards worth of points, you can get 100 of these regal masks. So if you guys didn't know, these regal masks gives you access to the event relics, which are quite strong, especially the legendary one, the Cat's Gaze. So the Cat's Gaze here is like straight damage boost for most damage dealers here. And yeah, it's really strong. It's basically can max out at 20%, which is the equivalent of a full instinct set. So it's crazy, generally easy access to a lot of ignore defense damage. And you just have to get lucky with these regal mats. So how do these regal mats work? So if you had 4 legendary of regal mass, you get 39.5% chance of rolling a legendary piece, and then a 50-50 chance of rolling the event relic. So it's basically flip a coin and then another coin flip, roughly. Worse than a coin flip. And then you get 1 chance at that Cat's Gaze, right? So that's what you're gambling with. If you go for these 100 regal mass, I believe the math works out so that if you always put it full same rarity, it's better than splitting them up and mixing and matching the rarities. But that's kind of what you're gambling for with 13 sacred shards worth of stuff. Keep in mind that the last week, if you guys remember, the champion chase had the 100 regal mass at 5,500 points, and during a 2x sacred event, it was about 19 or 20 sacred shards worth of points on average to pick up the 100 regal mass. And I think most people were kind of on board with that, even though that sounds totally horrendous. For myself personally, I went for that because I have a surplus of sacred shards, and I felt like, okay, kind of for content, kind of because I'm an end game player, kind of because I have resources, that I'm going to go for this. But I know personally it's a really bad exchange of resources. In this case, the summon rush, again, only 13 sacred shards, so it's relatively speaking a huge discount compared to last week's champion chase. Now, what further complicates this summon rush a little bit more with the fusion is that in the future, we have a third summon rush. So the third summon rush is coming 1 day after this summon rush ends. So right here starts on the 21st. There it is. It's going to be like an early midweek summon rush. It's the third one. And I think logically speaking, there should be something else that starts near the end of the Mad Hatter fusion, because there's no events currently listed for the 21st. It should be a pretty big event drop or event news drop. Potentially the start of a Titan event. You never know. And if a Titan event starts, there's a high potential that this summon rush, the third one, will be mixed in terms of rewards. So you will get the fragments for the Mad Hatter, and you will likely get fragments towards a Titan event. This has happened in the past before, specifically in this exact same pattern. 3 summon events. The last one will connect with a Titan event and have kind of mixed rewards in it. And people will feel forced to do it, especially even if they already completed the fusion. And then in this case, if you already completed the fusion up until the, up until the third summon rush, third summon event, you would be picking up fragments for the epic for kind of no reason. Let's just diluted resources at that point if you wanted the Titan points alongside. So, it's kind of double dipping if you were going for the Titan and the fusion. So just keep that in mind to save the resources this weekend. That would be my recommendation. That's what I'm doing myself. I'm saving my shards, not pulling this weekend, and looking forward to the third summoning event. So I'm going to skip this Regal Mask stuff, skip this Relic stuff. These 100 Regal Masks, they're like totally... the chances of you getting the legendary Cat's Gaze from 100 of these in one shot. So if you use four rare mats, it's like 4%. It's really bad. And actually it's even, no, sorry, I think the epic, let me just double check. Okay, I apologize. If you use 4 rare mats, you have 0.5% chance of getting the Cat's Gaze if you win the coin flip. And then those 100 epic mats, if you use them all in one roll, you have a 4% chance. There we go. If you get the coin flip. So if you get the coin flip, then you have a 4% chance. It's pretty long shot, guys, but it's possible. 1 in 25, it's possible. But like I said, I would suggest to skip this one, look forward to the third event, and basically go all in, scoop everything up, and yeah, enjoy the fusion, and then start the Titan event. Quick comment here about these rewards. Absolutely horrendous. You got 2 silver thresholds and a rare book. Just horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. It's a shameful display of rewards. Also, I want to say this Dungeon Diver, also shameful display of rewards. 20 primal quartz. Yes, it's a lower amount. That's just awful. Just awful. And then this 5,000, that's equivalent to like 7,000 energy. You're getting 4 of those essences when you trade this in. Just horrible. I mean, you can get 4 from one run in Iron Twins. Yeah, so it's just horrible exchange rate here. The other thing is there's also mass happening in the champion training. The crazy thing is they only give you 75. Why would they give you only 75? It's so bad. It's so bad. Like, it's so bad. Otherwise, I mean, the medium rock is fine. And then 10 of these big guys here is fine. 11,000, it's hard. But those are end game resources. To put that into perspective, to put 3 of those epics, you have, let's say you put 3 of those epics and 1 rare, because that's all you have. You have a 50-50 roll for the event relic, and then you have a 2.79% chance of rolling the Cat's Gaze, which is again the main prize. If they just gave us the 100 epic materials, it only goes up to 4%. Like, they can't even spare that 1.3% chance. It's absolutely amazing. Why would they give us such weird increments? It just dilutes, your chances of getting it, right? But anyways, Dragon Tournament. I'm slow rolling the Ice Golem here a little bit. I'm just waiting for free energy in my dailies to finish this off. The Dungeon Divers, not 100% sure what I'm going to do there. I don't know if I have any way to skip stuff. I can skip one event, because if I'm skipping the Summon Rush, I did Champion Chase. I can skip one event. So technically, in hindsight, skipping the Champion Chase would have been the best route, and then just participating in the Summon Rush here. So it would have saved, I think I spent like 17 sacreds to get my 100 mass. So it would have saved, a couple sacreds, right? So in hindsight, even though you got the 2x boost for the Champion Chase, it was definitely a bait. It was definitely a bait event. And then this Summon Rush is like much more worth it if you wanted to go for the Regal Mask. But I guess during the Champion Chase, you did have a 2x boost, so it's not the end of the world. But it was definitely a big Sacred Shard spend at that time. In any event, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Hopefully you guys are having a good end to the day here. Like I said, the big takeaway from this video is to look forward to the third summon event, and just take it easy this weekend. Take advantage of the free artifact removal. Work on your City of Centranos, maybe remake some teams, make your event dungeon teams, for example. But yeah, just take advantage of the free gear removal, and take it easy and wait for Tuesday. So anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me. We'll see each other on the weekend. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.